Hey guys, it's Mr. Regan. Today I'm going to give you a chance to practice solving absolute value inequalities. So I'm going to write some problems. You can pause the video, then you can try them, play the video, and then you can watch to see how I do it. So you can kind of go at your own pace. Just remember, hit the pause before I start that next problem. Alright, so our first problem, we're going to do the absolute value of x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 11. Alright, so I know that I'm going to break this down into two parts. I know that greater than means or, because we talked about greater. So x minus 3 greater than or equal to 11, or x minus 3. Remember, we're now going to make this negative 11, and since we're making it negative 11, it's the same thing as dividing 11 by negative 1 or multiplying it by negative 1. I've got to change my symbol to less than or equal to. Inverse operations, add 3 to both sides. X is greater than or equal to 14, or add 3 to both sides. X is less than or equal to negative 8. If I were graphing that, there's 14, negative 8 about there. Greater than or equal to 14, a dot because there's an equal to part going to the right because it's greater than. And less than or equal to negative 8, a dot going to the left because it's less than or equal to. Alright, let's try another one. Let's do 3 times the absolute value of x plus 1 is greater than 21. Alright, so once again, pause the video here if you want and work it on your own, then come on back and watch how I do. Alright, when we have a number outside the absolute value symbol, like we do, we have a 3 there, we have to get rid of it. So it's 3 times the absolute value of x plus 1. I'll divide by 3, that's inverse operations. 3's cancel. Absolute value of x plus 1 is greater than 7. Alright, now I can break this up into two parts. X plus 1 is greater than 7. Greater, or problem. X plus 1, I make it negative 7, and I change the symbol to less than. Subtract 1 on both sides. X is greater than 6, or subtract 1 on both sides. X is less than negative 8. If I graph that, there's 6, there's negative 8. No idea. I want to do it in different colors. Greater than 6, open circle, and going to the right. Less than negative 8, open circle, going to the left. That looks a lot better. Alright, let's try another one. Let's do the absolute value of x minus 3. Let's do it less than this time. Less than 15. I know that less than problems are and because we said less than, our way of remembering. I'm going to break this up into two parts. X minus 3 is less than 15 and x minus 3. Change it to negative 15 and I change the symbol to greater than. Add 3 to both sides. X is less than 18 and add 3 to both sides. X is greater than negative 12. Okay, I like to write these compound inequalities with the and all together. So I like to do negative 12, positive 18. Our variable goes in the middle. There are always going to be less than symbols when you write it this way. And then, do I need an equal to part? Nope, because there were no equal to parts. So then that would be my solution. I'm going to graph that. 18 out here. Negative 12 there. X is less than 18, open circle, it's going this way. Greater than negative 12, open circle, going this way. And there's going to go until they meet. It's the intersection there. All right, let's try another one. Let's do one where we have a number that we have to get rid of. Let's do a -4 plus the absolute value of x minus 3, and we're doing less than or equal to, and let's say 20. Alright, so we have this number, -4, we have to get rid of. So we could subtract -4, or we can add 4. Both would be a result of 0. So I like saying we're adding 4 here. That cancels. We have the absolute value of x minus 3, less than or equal to 24. Now I can break it into two parts. X minus 3, less than or equal to 24, and, because less than, x minus 3, negative 24, and I change the symbol. Add 3 to both sides. X is less than or equal to 27, and add 3 to both sides. X is greater than or equal to negative 21. Remember, I like to write it smaller number to the left, bigger number to the right, my variable in the middle. They're less than symbols, and these both had equal to signs. And then if I were graphing that, of course, 27, negative 21, it's going to be a dot on 27 going this way, a dot on negative 21, excuse me, going this way. So it's that intersection, everything in between. All right, we'll do at least one more. Let's try one like this, where we have 4, absolute value of 3x plus 1, and then we have, let's do a greater than, and I don't know, 48. Alright, so we have this number 4 outside. We're going to divide everything by 4 to get rid of that. That cancels. Absolute value of 3x plus 1 greater than 48 divided by 4 is 12. Alright, now I can break it up into two parts. I know that I have this 3 here, but that's okay. I don't have to do anything with that yet. That's just going to give us a two-step equation when we start solving. So I just copy it down the way it is. 3x plus 1 greater than 12. This is a greater or problem. 3x plus 1 becomes negative 12, and I change the symbol to less than. Alright, so it's going to be two steps. I'm going to add 1 to both sides. 3x is greater than 13. And that's going to be or in between. I'm going to subtract 1 on both sides. That's what I just did wrong. I'm sorry. Let me go back. I should have subtracted 1 right there. I knew something didn't look right. 12 minus 1 is 11. Subtract 1 over here. 3x is less than negative 13. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. And I get x is greater than, and I'm just going to keep them improper, 11 thirds, or x is less than negative 13 thirds. Okay, keep them improper. This is or, and if I'm going to graph that, let's see if we can squeeze this in down here. 0. Let's say 11 thirds is about there. Negative 13 thirds is about there. Greater than 11 thirds, open circle, going to the right. Less than negative 13 thirds, open circle, going to the left. Alright, there you go. There's a few problems. Keep practicing. The more you get comfortable with these, the better if you do. Go back and watch the videos if you need to. Good luck, guys.